Good morning. Good morning. Are you all excited? I am super excited to be here. They're right. I can't see a thing, but in my spiritual eye, y'all all look great. So I am just so grateful to God to be here. I really do. I'm like everybody else. I don't take this lightly. We haven't gotten the mic at every school. So when you get it, you like, Lord, let me say something impactful. So hopefully what I'll share today, we've been to a lot of retreats. And the thing that impacts me the most is when people tell their truth. And so I'm going to tell a little bit of our truth today. Eric always gets scared when I say that because he don't know what that means. But I promise it'll be decent. But I have been... It's the truth, right? I have been listening to a lady named Dr. Caroline Leaf. You all heard me talk about it, that little hippocampus word. Sam keep razzing me on that, but I'm still listening to her. But I want to tell you about the power of leadership because she talks about the power of changing your mind. And she's a neuroplastician, which neuro means your brain, plastic means to change. So she talks about how you can change your brain by changing your mind, and that your mind and your brain aren't the same thing. So one of the things she said is that you make a lousy someone else, but you make a great you. You make a lousy someone else, but you make a great you. And so that's such a great message for Primerica, because when you look at the leaders, sometimes we're trying to get their life and we're trying to do what they did. We want to have what they have, and that's not ours. It's theirs. But if you're going to be a great you have to understand that everybody has a journey. So I want to talk with you a little bit about our journey as I'm being mindful of the time. So, Sam is always teasing me about my outfits and stuff. And I like to look good for me. That's really not for anybody else. That's just for me. But when you look at us, you need to know that we have this journey. So I was thinking about what I would talk about. And I thought about this time where we were in the business. We've been in the business a while, but we had a lot of bills on our desk because as RVPs, we went and got an office literally the day before we knew we were going RVP. We went into this office. That's just who we are. We knew we needed to be independent. Sam always talked about that. Have your office, have an office manager. We did all those things. And this one time, I'm what's called a stacker. So I had all these bills lined up very neatly on the corner of my desk. And they were past due bills. They were office rent bills. And as a partner, I was in the field. So I'm driving to this appointment. Get whatever lessons you can. I'm driving to the appointment. I'm a partner. I'm crying on the way to the appointment. I'm thinking about all these bills on my desk and all this stuff is due. And so I'm talking to my mother. My mom and I are really close. And so I'm saying to her, oh, my God, Mom, this is going on. That's going on. And she said to me, have you done all you could do? I said, Mama, I've done all I could do. I've set appointments. She said, have you done all you can do? I said, Mom, I've done all I could do. I'm on the way to an appointment now. I have a seminar tomorrow. And so she said, have you done all you can do? I said, Mom, I have left no stone unturned. Then she said, all you can do is wait on God. So here's the lesson. If you're out there and you're in the business and you're talking about how's it going to work for me, Art Williams said all you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. So have you done all you can do? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we're waiting on these things and we just haven't done all we can do. So that story continues on. So you have to know me. I'm going to look good when I get to the client, right? My eyes are red. I'm trying to fix my makeup up, all that stuff. I see the client. I go to the seminar the next day and I'm in the prayer line because not only do you have to work, get the lesson, you got to work and you got to pray. You got to work like it depends on you. You got to pray like it depends on God. So I'm in the prayer line and this lady comes up and happens to be a friend of my mother's. I don't know. She's the guest speaker. I'm just there doing the lunchtime financial seminar on Christian finance. And she starts to pray for me. And she says, I want to let you know. Now, this is crazy. She says, God sees all them bills on your desk. I'm like, what? I'm serious. She said, God sees all those bills lined up on your desk and he's got you. Just keep working. And that very next month in Primerica, it was our biggest month ever. We made $27,000 to clean up all those bills. But here's the lesson in that. He was able to do that because, David, we had planted some seeds. We just had to wait on the water. So I just want to encourage you today. A lot of y'all have been here a long time like us, and we've had success, but it still hasn't been pretty. There's a lot of ugly days that don't look like last night when we dressed up, right? But you still got to be doing all you can do. You got to give God something to work with. So this last story before I turn it over to Eric, the night before we were getting ready to go over 200, I'm in ministry at my church, and I helped them run this big project. We had this national conference, and Eric is grinding. He'll talk about that. He is grinding and getting it done, so I'm a partner. I got to help. I'm at the conference. It's late night, and so it's like 10 o'clock, and so Barbara said, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Barbara, we got to make $7,000 by tonight." She's out, Barbara, "Oh, you could do it. Y'all could do it." I said, "If you saw me right now, like literally my hair is sticking all over my head. I've been at this conference all day. I'm leaving the conference. I'm calling clients friends that I know that Eric can go by and close because I can't get there." She says to me, "Well, take a picture because we want to know what it looks like when you do it." I said to her, "I will never show anybody this look right here. Like, this is for me, you in the car, and you in Mississippi, so you can't see me." But what I'm telling you is that winning isn't pretty. And sometimes we want it to be pretty. We see how beautiful Elaine is and how wonderfully put together Barbara is and just how gorgeous all these partners are and all these couples. But it's going to be ugly, and you got to embrace your journey. You make a lousy someone else, but you make a great you. So what does your journey look like? That's what you got to embrace. Embrace your journey. And if you do that, you will be producing things. God will produce through you something like Team Favor. Stand up, Team Favor, in the back. Yes. We are so excited about these teams. We've never missed a Sandestin, but this year, except for one couple, the Graves, who we've been together forever, everybody here is new. Like, this is their first time at Sandestin, and it's ugly for them too, but they need to know that ugliness is just part of the process. So walk away with that. When you're struggling, have I done all I can do? And if I've done all I can do is wait on God and let him produce the results. So I love you guys. I'm going to give the last 4 minutes and 56 seconds to Eric. God bless you.
Let the church say amen. I'm hoping I can read this, but if not, I'll just go by what's in my heart. I wanted to just share a little bit about amazing things. And before I get into that, I will just preface that this is from the book, Draw the Circle. I have been in that book, and I don't know, can't put it down. I think I mentioned it the last time we were here, but that book is phenomenal. And Amazing Things has such an impact is because of all the things that have happened that have been so amazing over the last year. And as a matter of fact, I was reading the book. I decided I was going to read the book again, and I couldn't get past day 3. And that is Amazing Things on day 3. I couldn't get past it. I needed to go to day 4, kept going back. He kept telling me, no, go back, keep going back. And my sister called and said, "You know what? I started reading the book again too. And I can't get past Amazing Things." And I said, "We need to do it together." And so we're doing it together. We have a prayer call every night at 9 o'clock just to go through the book all together. But when I start thinking about those amazing things, it's phenomenal that it says just consecrate yourself, because tomorrow he will do amazing things. And seeing, I know she's her mom has not been feeling well, and that's what stuck in my mind. Just consecrate myself, because tomorrow he will do amazing things. And so I started thinking about some of the amazing things that he did. See, last Sandestin right here, I remember there was a release that Eric had because it was just that time to come up for prayer. And Sam prayed for me, and you all that were here, you may remember that. But that was that release so that he could do amazing things. Then we start thinking about the band of brothers. See, Sam has always said, "Hey, Eric, I know you're a godly man, but I would love for you to go to a band of brothers." "Man, I'm all right. I'm good. I don't need to go. I'm all right." "Oh, man, I'm calling you again because we got another one coming up." And then, this last one that he posted, I said, "I'm definitely going to be there." I got my ticket. My wife was encouraging me that you definitely need to go. And see, that was another amazing thing, folks. If you have not been to band, for the guys, if you haven't been to Band of Brothers, make that commitment. Because he will do amazing things. It's phenomenal. And see, Harold Crafter said it. See, sometimes we're just in that 6th and 7th grade, but you get a chance to get into the deeper part. And as a man, that's what we were able to do with the Band of Brothers, is we were able to go into the deep. So that was another amazing thing. Then we have John and Barbara Sanders. See, Deke Sanders, we do a prayer call every Tuesday with the RVPs. And see, you see, you're just seeing the growth of all the RVPs that are on that prayer call, because someone leads it every single Tuesday. So that's another amazing thing. Then we start talking about the convention. And when we looked at the convention and we had to go and get the inner circle jacket, I think we had about 14 days to make 20 grand. And we walked out of that convention and I was like, I'm done. I'm going to get it done. We're going to make it happen over this next 14 days. If it's 20 grand, I don't need a lot of sleep. I just need a lot of appointments. Just put me in front of the people and we're going to work like it depends on us, but we praying like it depends on God. And that's exactly what we did. I tell you, it didn't matter. I had to get it done. But that last night, man, when Sam called us and said congratulations, I was like, boy, ain't he so good? He just did another amazing thing. We went out there and we believed that we can get it done, and we made it happen. And then the last amazing thing is that I remember just in that book, there's this one message that sticks out. See, sometimes we believe that God, when he starts talking about just what he does, he says he doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. See, he's going to qualify whoever he called. And man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of amazing things that are still going to happen. We're experiencing that right now. But I'm telling you, I think about 2016 because I know that's what transformation started to happen in the super team. And we've been seeing that to 17. We're going to see it in 18, 19, 20. Man, so let's go out and do some amazing things because we're not done yet. Thank you.